Konnichiwa minasan. So I had already arrived in Japan, currently in already done my quarantine, and now I'm basically outside of Japan and outside in Japan, basically in Osaka, and yeah, of course, for some of you who have still couldn't come to Japan due to the cap, which has been, I think, which already has been gone. I think as of yesterday or last week, I forget the news. And of course, I do feel that it's some of you are stuck outside of Japan, but should move here quickly because I mean, I went to Kyoto the other, I think today, and I just saw that there's no one. Basically, there's not really a lot of people coming to the famous sites, or I would say, and I do feel a bit sad. I would say since there is less people than usual, as you can see. I mean, personally, I still am in disbelief that I have arrived in Japan as quick as this, but you know, whatever it is, at least I've already arrived in Japan, and the process is not that hard, to be honest. As long as you can finish your document as early as possible, probably some of them you might be have to do it here, but as long as you can do it as quickly as possible, then you can breeze through the immigration quick as possible, as you can see. And also the basically the restriction has been lifted more or less, so nearly I think 106 countries could enter, including US, UK, and other countries. And this is a major step forward for Japan itself, since I think already so long that they haven't really, opening up the border and all of that. But yeah, I mean, for now, I think I would say that I'm happy in here. I do meet lots of people, new or old, and basically going to studying and all of that stuff. I've been really busy recently. Also about the documents after in Japan, basically about the insurance and all of that, like the residence card, in which is important that you make it as quickly as possible, since you don't want to. Basically, the residence card, I would suggest to bring it with you every day. As you can see, a lot of example in which you are living as foreigner. So even if you are looking a bit Japanese, and the police can stop you and say if you don't bring your residence card and you're foreigner, basically they can just bring you towards the, I would say, the police station and all of that, and it would become a problem. So one of the most important thing is the residence card, in which you could get. And for the SIM card itself, I would say whoever who will come here in the future, or maybe next week, or who knows, for students like basically language students, university students, I think could also be included. You could basically get a SIM card with a phone costing one, and if your SIM card doesn't work on your phone, then you can use it on the other phone, in which case you can use it, and the phone will be sold for as cheap as 1 yen, I would say. But it depends on which provider you use. I use Y Mobile, so they did have that offer for students, but I don't know for other like UQ Mobile and So basically, I think there was 4 or 5 big one, like UQ Mobile one, and then Y Mobile, and then Docomo, and then SoftBank, and last one I think Rakuten. I think also big, quite big. But one of the most important thing is that you could use your credit card to pay for the SIM card, or else it will be a major problem, especially if you couldn't pay your SIM card using a credit card. Then they might not accept your payment. I mean, yeah, I mean, another thing is I regard you have to go to the basically what or office in, I don't know, in your own city to register for your residence card and your basically your, I would say, address, so that you can work part time, you can do all of that stuff. And yeah, I mean, nothing more or less. I think that's it for now, I would say. And more importantly is that you could buy your, I mean, train tickets, or basically, I think, I don't know if it applies to other people, but for if you're students who are probably someone who want to buy a package of train station, you can go to train office, or I would say somewhere in the main train office. I'd say basically you could buy a package, I'd say, for probably, like, traveling around the city, or going from a place to another point using your package. You need to pay a certain fee, but you can use it multiple times unlimited for free after that. So also that's important. I mean, especially if you're a student or you're working and you need to go from a place to another place using a train, then that's another important thing that you need to have. Yeah, I mean, that's it for now. I don't think there's anything else for the starter pack for me, I'd say. But if I remember other stuff, I might be telling you guys more about it. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. See you guys next time. Bye bye.